It's time for the 1430 Connection on 1430 WNAV and 99.9 FM, spotlighting news, newsmakers, and important community issues. Now, with this week's edition of the 1430 Connection, here is WNAV news anchor Donna Kohl.
Welcome to the 1430 Connection. I'm Donna Kohl. In the studio with me today is Aida Cipriani. She is representing the Severn Town Club. Welcome, Aida. Thank you for joining me today.
Thanks, Donna. Appreciate it.
So you are the historian for the Severn Town Club?
I'm the hysterical historian, I call it.
Then you will make a perfect guest here on this sometimes hysterical show. First of all, a little bit about your background and then to Severn Town Club. You live locally.
Yes.
In Anne Arundel County.
Yes.
You were probably looking for something to do. You raised your hand and you got involved with the Severn Town Club. Does the story go something like that, or fill me in?
I had been working in Washington, and I left my job in Washington, and my neighbor said, you need to join this club. And as soon as I joined them, I realized it's perfect. The camaraderie, and it's all women, and they do things with the husbands too, but it's just fantastic. The women together can do so much, and they've done a lot for this community. We've done over $2 million worth of charity work in this county.
And since the club was formed?
Since the Holly Ball was formed. This will be the 56th year of the Holly Ball.
Okay, so when was the club formed?
1937, it started out as a junior club, and then it was incorporated into the General Federation of Women's Clubs in 1946. It was before my time.
And where are you located?
Our meetings are held at the Elks Club on Old Solomons Island Road.
Okay.
And we meet from September through May. Not all meetings are held there. We do have a couple that are outside, but we meet 6:30 on Thursday nights.
People come to you for grants, the Severn Town Club? Is this how it works?
We ask them to petition us with a grant or send a grant to us, and then our committee will review them and see who the beneficiary would be. And actually, the chairman of the Holly Ball, this year it's Jan Stewart, chose CASA. They are a fabulous group. Mm-hmm. Anything to help children, especially children in
So the Holly Ball, I'm guessing, is held during December?
No, it's in November.
Okay.
This year it's Friday, November 22nd. It's from 6 to 11 o'clock at the Westin Annapolis Hotel.
Holly, how did it become the name?
Holly Ball. It used to be in December. Okay. We changed it a number of years ago because of the conflict with the Army-Navy game, and also getting the hotel reservation, for the ballroom. We have a great band, the Oracle, that comes and plays. People love Oracle. They're great. And then we do have silent auctions. We do baskets, and we do trips. And over the years, it's amounted to $2 million in the local community. We've done Boys and Girls Club. We've done Maryland Hall. There's just so many groups.
It's one beneficiary every year.
No, 75% of the benefits go to CASA, and then the 25% is spread out to other grantees. Obviously not as much money, but we spread it out through the community. One of our things is the women's shelter with the YWCA. They've just changed their name to, I've forgotten the name, but it used to be the Arden Center, so Arden House.
Is this a nonprofit, or you fall under an umbrella of a larger? How does this work?
We are definitely a nonprofit,
okay.
501(c), and only those 501(c)s do we support.
Mm-hmm. Just in Anne Arundel or beyond the area?
We try to keep Anne Arundel County. We've done the library for Anne Arundel County. We try, everything is in Anne Arundel County. We do our work, because that's where we live. Everybody's in the county, so that's what we do.
Okay. What year did you get involved?
In 2002.
17 years of this,
yeah. I wouldn't give it up for anything. Like I said, the camaraderie, you become really good friends with a lot of people. And the women come, and you learn so much from women. Your friends that are so talented and just have incredible gifts, and you learn from them, so it's a good source. I love it. What
have been some of your best memories in these past 17 years?
We did, at one time, we were giving parties at Arden House for the children and families women that were disrupted.
And these are women that, you're calling them women that are disrupted. These are women that are often in abusive situations.
Exactly.
And have their kids, and this is a safe place for them to stay.
Right. And that's a really good gift. The library, going to the library, Boys and Girls Club. Oh my gosh, what they do for this town, it's absolutely amazing. And if you go to anything that they have, they are teaching these children how to use computers. They have after-school activities. They have homework help. It's all for our community. And that's what it's all about. I mean, you should give back to your community. If you live here, you take advantage of everything else, give back a little.
On that note, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back on the 1430 Connection. Welcome back to the 1430 Connection. I'm Donna Kohl. In the studio with me is Aida Cipriani. She is with the Severn Town Club. Your title is historian on the website, but I'm guessing you do more than the history.
Well, I've had so many jobs. I started out, my friend invited me to attend. I started out on the hospitality committee setting up for meetings. And then I went from that to the membership chairman. And then I went from that to the first vice president. And I was co-chair for the Holly Ball one year. And, I do lots of different things and willingly, it's fun. I mean, you make work easy when you have a lot of people doing it.
You said you joined 17 years ago.
Yes.
Were you new to the area then?
No, I have been working in Washington for a number of years, and you get cut off when you're traveling back and forth from D.C. You just don't have time for community things, and that was one of my goals, to get involved and
to meet a few friends.
You make friends. That's no doubt about it. Good friends. I mean, really close friends.
Once a month, September through May.
Yes. Right
off of Route 2 in Annapolis/Edgewater line there, right near the Annapolis Harbor Center at the Elks Club, right?
Exactly.
How long are the meetings?
They last 6, usually out by 9, depending on, or even earlier, depending on the speaker. And we usually have a guest speaker.
And speakers, yeah. Tell me about those. Who do you have?
Well, last year we had a gentleman from the Naval Academy that gave us history about the Naval Academy or information about the Academy. We've had, this last meeting we had, it's Green...
Annapolis Green?
Annapolis Green was there.
Elvia or Lynn?
Yes. We've had, obviously Arden House. Last year we had this Summit School principal. We've had, oh my gosh, just a diverse group. Secret Service agent.
So here you are. You're getting this opportunity to give back.
Yes.
In a very organized way. You're meeting friends. You're spending 3 hours a night listening to informed speakers about things that are going on in the area. It sounds like a win-win, right?
Oh, it definitely is. I mean, you're getting to meet people that are very interesting, that have different backgrounds, so they bring all kind of experiences with them. We've had school teachers, accountants, lawyers. We have one that's a fabulous artist, Joan Johnson. She's local. I mean, where can you meet those kind of people? And then you become friends. So it's a great outlet to meet people.
And your doors are not closed. People can keep joining, become members of.
Yes.
Is there a cost to this?
There's membership is $45 a year. We do ask that people get involved if you like. I mean, and we have working women. Some can't do. Some do what they can. Some can't. We have teachers that they're busy during the day, so they can't. But there's always something you can add to the group. Coming out and doing this is something that I can add to the group. I don't know if I'm the best speaker, but I'm the one that's chosen.
Wonderful.
I'm the one that's chosen, Donna.
Oh, and let's go back to your name for a minute.
Yeah.
People will see this name Cipriani and say, you're related to Harry's Bar in Venice and to the restaurant in New York. You're not.
No,
okay.
No. We went to the restaurant in New York, and they kept asking us if we were related. We kept saying,
you must have gotten a good table when you made the reservations.
They gave us the best table in the room, and we kept saying, we're not related. We're not related. But
all right. Well, there you go. Because it is somewhat of a unique name.
It is.
All right. The motto of the General Federation of... Go ahead. Am I going to...
No, you say it.
The motto of the General Federation of Women's Clubs is unity and diversity.
Right.
Your group is diverse.
Oh,
other
definitely.
than the gender. Yeah.
It's women. We do have things where men are included. Our Christmas dinner, or Christmas is a potluck, basically. The Holly Ball is in November, and we will have a Christmas party in December. Husbands are invited, or significant others, and children if they're in town, because a lot of people have company. It's just a fun group. You're always meeting people, and of course we have meetings at different homes. Our president of the club, Sharon Blocker, will have a meeting at her house, and then other board members will have meetings.
And how many women are in the group currently?
There are 50 right now. We're always looking for members. We have a website.
Your website is what?
SevernTownClub.org.
And one of the things that binds the Annapolis community together is, in fact, the Severn River. So I'm guessing that's where your name came from, yeah?
Yes, exactly. They chose that. It was the Junior Annapolis Club, and that was in the 37. And then in the 40s, they went with the General Federation of Women's Clubs, and that's when they went to the Severn Town Club.
All right, let's take another quick break. We'll come back and learn more about the Severn Town Club, and more specifically, the Holly Ball. This is Donna Kohl in the 1430 Connection. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the 1430 Connection. I'm Donna Kohl. In the studio with me is Aida Cipriani. She's representing the Severn Town Club, a group of active, diverse women whose goal it is to contribute to the greater Annapolis community through service projects. One of the ways they do this is through their big Holly Ball. This year is the 56th?
56th.
That's many years of doing this.
Right. It started out as just a Christmas party for members. And they said, well, maybe we could make a little money at this. And then it just has grown substantially to now what it is this fabulous ball with great music, food, and it's at the Westin Hotel this year again. We have vendors, not vendors, but people in the community that donate dinners or services,
trips.
Trips. We have trips that you can that's auctioned off. We have jewelry.
Where's the food? Tell me what to. Is it a buffet? Is it seated?
No, it's seated at the Westin, and they have a committee that picks the menu. Every year, it's just fabulous food there. The service is great. Then we have this year again Oracle, the band, which is if you like to dance, this is the band to come to, and it's a good crowd, and they stay on the dance floor all evening. It's fun. And then we have an auction. We auction off baskets, and it's a silent auction, so there's not a lot of noise involved. And you go, and they have one room set up with all the auction items, which would include free dinners or all kind of baskets. They might have a themed basket of whiskey or wine or something for children. It varies from year to year. And it's all collected and displayed so that you can see it with bidding sheets, and you can bid on what you want.
Sounds like a great evening. And this is, once again, it's being held November 22nd at 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. at Westin Annapolis.
Right.
Open bar, dinner, dance to the Oracle Band, silent auction, and 50-50 raffle. $175 is the ticket price, and you can purchase those online at What's Up Tix, right?
What's Up Tix.
All right. Invitations will be going out in early October. What does that mean? You send these to... We
do have a list of regular invitees, but it's open. Anybody can go. Okay. If you buy the ticket, you're welcome to come and bring your... It generally, people dress up pretty well, but tuxedos are not required. Lots of men do. It's cocktail dresses for ladies or long gowns. You'll see a mix. Whatever's comfortable for that event.
And the money, once again, will be going to?
75% of the money goes to CASA this year, and then the other 25% is divided among our grantors or grantees that apply for it, one of which will be the women's shelter, I'm sure, the library, or a number of them. They every year they have to apply for.
And when do people apply? Because that's important. If people are listening to this show and they want to apply, it's SevernTownClub.org.
Right.
But when do they apply? Is it early?
Now. Get your application in now. If there's
for next year or for this year?
I think don't quote me on that.
Okay.
I think it's for this year. but
Okay,
I'm not
because
sure.
this is an ongoing 56
Right.
years of doing this.
Right.
They will keep doing this. If you're interested in some money from this Holly Ball for your organization, for your nonprofit,
It's got to be a nonprofit, right?
get in and apply. It might be too late for this year, but there's next year also. All right, activities throughout the year. I know you have a youth art competition also, yes?
Yes.
Well, we have a lot of youth artists, so tell me about that.
Well, they asked the schools, local schools in Anne Arundel County, to the art teachers to submit their students' work, and there's different categories for ages, age and different medias. And then they have a competition we have artists that will vote on which ones they think are the best. And the children or the students are awarded small gifts or small compensation, but we have had displays of the art in the mall last year or so. So it varies. We try to display them so the children can see, or the students can see, what their art, how important it is. And I mean, some of it is fantastic. You look at it and you think, how could they be in middle school? How could they be high school kids? The art is just fantastic.
And it's so important to keep supporting these artistic endeavors.
Definitely.
Because the kids are pushed pretty hard today on academics. Art is important. Music is important. So I'm glad to hear that.
Oh, left brain kids, we need them.
Beneficiaries of Severn Town Club fundraising, as we've discussed some of them.
Yeah.
Maryland Hall for the Creative Arts, the Lighthouse Shelter, Boys and Girls Club, Wellness House. It's right here in Annapolis. They help with people that have cancer.
Right.
And I have been the beneficiary of what they do, so I'm appreciative of that. The Summit School down in Edgewater, important mission they have. Weinberg Residence Women's Shelter, that was formerly the Arden House run by the YWCA, and that's just a quick list. All right, so for those listening that are just moving into Annapolis, women that are listening, or that have been here for a while but want to increase their network of friends, what can you tell them?
I would highly recommend joining the Severn Town Club, especially if you want to get involved in your community and help your neighbors. I mean, basically, we're helping neighbors. And we've actually even have a birthing room at the hospital for the Severn Town Club donated it. And we've had a member that's delivered her baby there. So we have different ages. We have young ones and we have older ones. We have just a diversified group. It's a great organization.
It's philanthropy, it's
Yes.
friend making, it's networking, it's people helping our community, and it sounds like in a fun, educational way of doing it. You have these great speakers every month. It sounds like a win-win, as I already said.
It is. As far as I'm concerned, I think anybody that goes and sees what goes on, they go, oh, this is what I need. This is perfect, Especially when we have so much going on in our lives and we're so busy. You get to meet these gals and they're just wonderful friends for life, and you become part of their family. And when they move, and lots of them move, eventually they move, you miss them, but you still have that contact. You're still a friend, even though they're not local.
Aida, thank you very much for joining me today, and for the Severn Town Club for doing everything they do.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And come see us. You're invited. Just give us a call.
This is Donna Kohl in the 1430 Connection. We will see you next week.